People oftentimes ask if I'm clairvoyant. What that word means is it's clear, seen, voyant. And that's one of the intuitive senses, is seeing. I'm more of a clairsentient. First is I am a clear feeler. I feel things. And then secondarily, I'd say I'm a claircognizant. I'll know things clearly. And then I have become a clairvoyant, seeing things. I think an important piece of intuition is to remember the word clair. So clear seeing, clear feeling, clear knowing. And how do we know if we're seeing and feeling and knowing clearly? So the first step in knowing and trusting and practicing our intuition, I think, is to identify when we're in a place of fear or reaction, of trigger, being irritated or having emotional trigger in a situation. Because if we're in a place of fear has such a strong physiological response that all of our sensing will go through that filter. That's the lit up physiology. Also, if I'm triggered by a situation and I'm experiencing emotion, that the feeling of my experience will go through that filter. And so first is kind of a collection of things. We all have the ability to sense the world. So to really know that you already have this ability, it's just perhaps not as trained. It's clear feeling, clear seeing, clear knowing. And so we have to know when we're clear and know when we're not. And then for me, I have the skill set. A lot of my practice is in the ability to identify what's going on internally or within you, and to help clear out first. So clearing skills is would be a whole nother workshop or area of dialogue. But as simple as noticing you're in fear and imagining you're underneath a waterfall and imagining that fear going away. You have to sense the world. Oh, how's this? Identify times that you're not in fear and you're not in trigger, and then practice your intuition, right? That's when you want to start sensing and allowing your sense. Like, does it feel good? As simple as, does it feel good to go to the grocery store right now? Or does it feel good to take a shower right now? Simple, like you can start to practice. Or does it feel good to call this person? Does it just to start to practice sensing through your felt sense, through your knowing, like identifying, okay, I feel pretty clear right now. Is there anything I need to know? And just trusting that what you think next will be clear thinking. Or, you can practice any of them. So all the senses. You identify when you're feeling clear, identify when you're not, and start to really value. So it's just like anything, when we practice it and praise yourself, or if you're doing this with a buddy, celebrate each other sensing the world and placing value on our senses as much as we do our rational thought. Okay, that's it for now.